Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Where we had last left off, we managed to climb our way up to the archives after seeing Trinity begin their assault. And we have just defeated Konstantine in a helicopter, just like Metal Gear Solid, with the Liquid Snake. And now we are trying to get our way out of here. I'm also trying to search for anything that may be inside here, but I doubt there is. I'll do a quick look just in case. Papers, a bunch of candles. Ooh. Boxes. I guess the only way is this way. Oh, ow! That's my bow and arrow.
Just you and I now, Lara. You have no weapons, no allies, no hope. This place will become your tomb. Stay still. There's no point in hiding. Just give in to God's will.
You know what that is, do you?
The smoke can't hide.
Who said anything about using smoke?
I wonder. Did you watch your friend Jonah die? A gut wound is a nasty way to go. Die now, Lara. You have no weapons, no allies, no hope. This place will become your tomb. The smoke can't hide.
Eat that, injured man.
No! My destiny lies in the Chamber of Souls.
You could just head there.
Too close to be stopped now. You think I can't see you? Look here! I have you.
No, you don't. Gotcha! Right in the chest. Give me back my shit.
This is not my destiny. I was meant for greatness.
This was never your destiny. Your sister let you believe that.
I did all of this for her. Don't you walk away from me. Wait! Trinity killed your father.
No, you're lying.
He begged for his life. And when that failed, he begged for yours.
You're wrong! Shut up! Just shut up!
Well, bye.
You're not worth it.
Goodbye.
Burn in hell.
Yay! I didn't kill him. I am better than he was. I wonder if that actually changes an ending or not. Oh, it's turning into a blizzard right now. Get in. Frame rate's tanking, but now it's fine.
Anna! Stop! Your men are defeated. Your brother is dead.
No!
That's what Trinity has wrought. Death. And that's all they'll ever bring. Give this up.
I gave up everything for this. I have no intention of giving it to Trinity.
What about your father? You're dooming him to be mocked by history. How can you let this go when you're so close?
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I can't let you take it.
Think of the millions suffering and dying. We can save them. We can change the world. Together.
The cost is too high, Anna.
I mean,
We
have you
aren't
seen the
meant to
people?
live forever. Death is a part of life.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's dying.
But this isn't about you. This is about humanity, about protecting what it means to be human.
They're coming! We're surrounded!
Jacob, look out!
The sword is not meant for the world!
This is your chance, Lara. Everything I've done, everything you've done. Another Croft doesn't have to die for this.
But I'm willing to.
Well, I'm not.
Just use
Please. I'm dying. This is my only hope.
Anna, no!
Well then. Is there a crystal? Destroy it?
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there it goes. Why didn't you destroy it all those years ago as if that was that easy?
Jacob, hold on.
I've held on for too long already.
You knew I'd destroy it.
In all my years, I've met few as extraordinary as you. It's finally happening. My ending.
I'm sorry. All I wanted was to make a difference.
You already have. You already have.
Oh wow, he's literally turning to dust. Damn it, Thanos! Not another one!
My dearest Lara, I often think about how my father would turn over in his grave if he knew the shame I had brought upon our family's name. Croft, what does it even mean? I just hope you can make your own mark on this world someday.
We just left like that?
Remember that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
Destroying the source was the right thing to do.
I still feel like I let him down.
I think he would have made the same choice. Come on. You've got a plane to catch.
I'd listened to his last tape 1,000 times, but it's as if I was hearing my father's words only now, for the first time. It doesn't matter what choices he would have made. I have to make my own. The myth of Katesh was real. There are secrets out there that can change the world. I need to find them, not for my father, not for anyone else. Trinity is still out there, and they're more powerful than I ever imagined. I can stop them. I can make a difference. I can make the right difference.
Kennard. Interesting. The price of the truth. Ooh, 2 weeks earlier, northeastern Siberia. Wait, she's alive?
Anna, you said another Croft doesn't have to die for this. What did you mean by that? You killed my father, didn't you?
Trinity ordered his execution. I couldn't do it.
You're lying!
I loved him.
No!
It's done.
Good.
What about Croft?
No. Not yet.
Wow. Okay. Alright then, that's probably why she went on a journey to try and get rid of Trinity for that. Well, okay. Guess that's the end of that. I guess that's what leads up into Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Because if I remember correctly, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is supposed to take place after this and is set when she's going after Trinity. I have not looked at anything else about it because I wanted to wait until I did this. And now that I've done this, I can maybe do that in the future. I don't know if I'll play it directly right next, but I was not expecting this to end that quick. If I'm being honest, the ending isn't bad. The first game was good, was great. It had great moments, character building, all these other characters you got to know and get into and all this other stuff. And that was fun, that was great. The ending for that was awesome. You fought like a spirit that was possessing your friend and you freed her. And then you went home and then you started the journey of being the Tomb Raider. This one is like a continuation, as obviously. It continues her story, but the problem I have with this, compared to the first game, is that it's only about Lara Croft. The first game was about Lara Croft, don't get me wrong, but it had side characters that also developed with her. You had Lara Croft, who was this greenhorn, who didn't know how to properly look after herself and do all the tomb raiding stuff. She knew how to be a researcher and archaeologist, and maybe shoot a gun, but she didn't really combine those things to become the Tomb Raider. And through that game, she did. And at the end of it, she was the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider is a continuation of Lara's story, and no one else's. And it brings up some problems because the other characters in the game feel like attachments to that story. They're not really there to be important or to do anything meaningful other than to progress the story. The only one that was Jacob. And I don't know if it was just me, but it felt like the game had sort of undercurrents between Lara and Jacob maybe having some sort of thing for each other. Because I don't know if it's trying to put across that every person that she's gotten, not attracted to, but had almost gotten a relationship with, has died. But anyway, this game is more focused on Lara's story, and anyone else, it kind of hurts that, because Jonah comes along. Jonah's from the first game. He gets developed, you get to learn about him, what his relationship with Lara is like, you know, and you get to enjoy him. In this game, he sort of just tags along, disappears for like half of the game, and then only comes back to get kidnapped and shot. And then he's gone again. That's literally all he's for. And it feels like an extra thing that didn't need to be here. This whole game would have probably not have suffered if he wasn't. Because he seemed pointless. He wasn't there for anything else other than to be there. Then you've got Konstantine, who was built up to be the big bad guy. And his fight culminates in a helicopter fight that takes only 3 shots to destroy with a catapult. And then you throw stuff at him until you can sneak up on him and stab him. And you only need to stab him twice. It feels like a cop-out because that's the final fight. He's the final boss you have to defeat before you finish the game. In comparison, the first game, you had to fight a spirit of a long-deceased fucking empress that had lived for thousands of years and possessed her concubines' bodies so then she could continue living. And that fight was epic. It was all destruction. There was a big wind. You had to try and get close, take off a few shots, while also trying to deal with the head of the other group while he was shooting at you at some points. And that was all hectic and amazing. This one, like I said, is just 3 shots, 2 stabs. Done. And it just felt way too blasé. I don't know if it would have been cooler if I had actually gone off and finished him, or if it would have ended in a game over. Because it did seem as though if I had gone and stabbed him, I would have burned along with him. So, I'm glad I didn't fall for that trap. And then you've got the final scene with Anna getting the source and it not doing anything. What I can understand is that the source was keeping everyone that was connected to it alive forever. It kept the soldiers alive and it kept Jacob alive. I don't know why, because it's never explained. I don't know why Jacob doesn't become crazy or possessed like the soldiers or the Undying, whereas the Undying goes all completely crazy and is just like, oh, kill everything that comes close to the source. But Jacob is completely fine. It's never explained or extrapolated on why. Anna uses the source and it does the whole like weird soul-sucking thing, and it's not clear if she has been cured or not. But she lives, yet when the source is destroyed, all of the soldiers instantly die and Jacob dies. I don't know if it's just because they've been living for a long time and they're supposed to be dead by that point. That probably is the case, but even so, Anna doesn't die, and Anna sounded like she was dying then and there, and that she used the source, which did something to her, but she still ended up dying in the end anyway. I don't know if that's going to come back in the future, where she ends up not being dead because the source imparted its last power onto her before it got destroyed. I don't know, but it sort of just ends there. The source, I still don't understand why it was so easily destroyed and why Jacob didn't destroy it when he found it was kind of bad. As soon as the soldiers went evil, why didn't he destroy it back then? He never said that he couldn't go back and do it, because he sealed the whole place up when they escaped. They didn't even try. So it's a little worrying, or not worrying, it's a little strange that he didn't, but it's whatever. The problem I have is that it just stops. The story just ends. There's no like aftermath of like Lara going to the people and Jacob's daughter telling them what happened. There's no seeing Jonah alive and well or any of that stuff. It's just up in the air until the after credits where he's just shown to be alive. There's no showing of how she gets down from the mountains with an injured Jonah. There's no showing how she gets home or whatever else. It's just ends, credits. And then we have the end scene of her being in the mansion and apparently going on her mission to get rid of Trinity or find out more about it. It feels, it's abrupt. Whereas Tomb Raider had a proper story, proper conclusion where it slowly went through it and then built up and explained how they managed to escape and all that. This just goes, you defeated the bad guy at the end. That's it. I can understand the stinger at the end because they're trying to tie it into the next game. I don't know if that was added in or if that was in there anyway, but it seems rather abrupt seeing as they have a sniper ready to shoot Anna, and yet they never did anything to stop her during the game itself, which I'm just completely baffled by. If they knew she was going to betray them, why didn't they get rid of her as soon as they found that out? I don't know, but on the whole, I enjoyed the game. I think it's a decent sequel to the first game. It has a lot of improvements which I appreciate and I like, and the story is almost as good as the first game. I would say that it sometimes hits better than the first game, but the story in the first game has better pacing, I guess. There's a more clearer cut ending rather than this one where it just stops. Which I guess makes sense because it's not really done, it's continuing in the next game. But even then, it's still a bit much. But on the whole, yeah, I enjoyed this. If I had to rate it, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Pretty good, I enjoyed it. But that's the main game for Rise of the Tomb Raider. This does not mean that we're finished, however. We still have some DLC to go through. I am not sure how many. Let me check. I think it's this stuff in add-ons. These are just armors. There we go. This is just endurance challenges. Baba Yaga, that's the one we did in-game. That's DLC. Cold Darkness, I believe, is something we have to do. Unless it's just a wave mode. This one I believe is a story mission, which is for Croft Manor, which I haven't even tested out yet, so there's that. I do not have Blood Ties, or I have not played Blood Ties, and I have not played Lara's Nightmare. I'll just do this one here. But yes, like I was saying, we're not done yet. We've got a few we have a few things to do, and I'm probably going to check out expeditions as well. I don't know if it's a story thing or not, but we'll see, and we'll continue that next episode. But for now, this is the main game completed. I know there's still collectibles and all that stuff, but that's not really important. If it ends up being that you guys want to see that, I might do it, but I doubt you will. Especially seeing me stumble my way through all that. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching me play Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I hope to see you all when we continue on with the next game, whatever that may be, whether it be right away after this, or if we play something else. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check the description page on donations. They'll help me in the channel and make more content. And yeah, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye.